everyone, Scott Pye, Popcorn fan here, and in this video, I am going to be doing my review of the entire first season of the Chucky TV show. Now, going into this show, I was definitely very excited, obviously, because I'm a massive Chucky fan, as you all know, and some of the earlier videos I ever did on this channel were for Chucky, and all the collection of dolls that I have and all the movies, and you know, so massive Chucky fan right here. And this show, I think it's good. I think it's a really good show, but I do have some flaws with it. Now, positives, obviously, Chucky, he's the star of the show, and I think some of the lines, they gave him a lot of the moments between Chucky and a lot of the other characters are some of the best moments that we've had with Chucky ever since, I don't know, like maybe Bride of Chucky. And I feel like that was like the best Chucky has ever been ever since, with the way he looks and with the line delivery and just that iconic laugh. I just love that laugh. And then also, easily, hands down, out of all the legacy characters, you know, like Andy Barclay and Kyle from the Child's Play 2, she's back in this show as well in the latter half of the season. And what I liked about Andy and Kyle in this show is that they don't feature them too much, but at the same time tease them. You know, like there's this one moment that's very very Pulp Fiction-y, I guess you can say, with the two of them going after a Chucky doll, and then also like later in the season, what they do with Kyle in the finale, it's kind of leaves a bit to be desired, I guess you could say. And I liked what they did with Andy, though, where they ended his story in the season finale, kind of leaving up to interpretation of what they could do with next in a second season, because they actually have renewed the show for a second season, which is awesome. And a lot of I liked that this show focuses on the newer characters and fleshes them out first before reintroducing the legacy characters from all the movies. And although, like I said, this show's not perfect. There's this one particular character, the girl, Lexi. She's a very unlikable character at the beginning of the season. She's bullying Jake, and what she does is a very, very, very just, oh, you really do not want to like her character, like, at all. And then in the latter half of the season with her character, they kind of pull a 180 and try to redeem her character, and it just doesn't work quite as well as you'd want it to. It just doesn't feel organic, I guess, with the way they transition her character from where she is at the beginning of the season to the end of the season. And then also, this show, also with the lead character Jake, I liked what they did with his character, because his character is he's gay, and then there's this other character, Devin, who he has an interest in, and I liked their relationship. Although I feel like the actor that played Devin didn't quite get there, like actually, you know, being interested in Jake. I didn't quite see that with him as much as Jake. I thought Jake, the actor that played Jake, did a much better job with his acting skills, portraying the, you know, interest in one another. I think Jake, the actor that played Jake, did a little bit more with that emotion of acting interested in the other guy, whereas with the other guy, he didn't quite as much. But also, I mean, another flaw that I have with the show, specifically in the season finale, is that they do a little bit of retconning with the original film, the original Child's Play movie, and that didn't quite work for me, because they tried, Chucky gave an explanation for a certain event from the original film in Curse of Chucky, and they just tried to retcon that again in the season finale of this show. And this show is a continuation of all the movies, except for the remake. And that's just, that was just a flaw that I had with the season finale, that they tried to retcon the beginning, like the first couple of minutes of the original film. And this show also traded heavily on flashbacks, and I don't always like flashbacks, especially like in some of the later episodes of this season. Some of the flashbacks just didn't feel like they were necessary. But what was interesting with those flashbacks is that Fiona Dorff, who plays Nika, she also played a younger Charles Lee Ray, like in the flesh, like as a person, before Charles Lee Ray was killed at the beginning of the original film. There were flashbacks to Charles Lee Ray growing up, and that was an aspect of the flashbacks that I did like, but in the later episodes, some of the flashbacks just felt unnecessary. And then also they introduced Tiffany, like a younger version of Tiffany in those flashbacks as well. And there was this voice dubbing over this new actress, and they just, they portrayed Tiffany's voice or Jennifer Tilly's voice onto this new actress, and it just, that part, like the voice dubbing over the new actress, that was a little weird to me. So yeah, other than that though, I really like the season finale, as it, even though it is kind of cliffhangery, it sets up for a second season, and the show is getting a second season. And then also I liked where they, in the last few episodes, I liked this trio dynamic between Jake and Lexi and Devin, even though I didn't like what they did with some of the characters. I did like this kind of trio aspect of all three of these characters being the main leads of the show, and I thought that was intriguing in the last couple episodes. So overall, it's a show that I do enjoy quite a bit, and easily, out of all the actors in this show, hands down, Fiona Dorff, Brad Dourif's daughter, as Nika, and as younger Charles E. Ray, she's easily the best actress in the show. She has a lot of range with what she has done portraying Nika, and then Nika being possessed by Chucky. I thought easily, hands down, Fiona Dorff has some of the best acting, and easily just carried the show in the latter half of the season. I thought she was amazing in her role. So overall, the show is really good, with some things I'm kind of mixed on in the finale. And so yeah, that should do it for this review. Definitely a show worth checking out. Once again, Chucky, he's the star of the show, and if you're looking for that carnage candy with a show like this being part of a slasher franchise, you'll definitely get that. There are some unique creative kills in this show, and especially in the season finale, there's this one scene where Chucky does his good old-fashioned stabbing from underneath some seats, and that was quite an interesting scene to watch. So overall, it's a pretty good show, and I'm excited for the second season when that drops next year. That should do it. If I had to give a grade for this season, I'd probably give it like an A-. So that's my review for the first season of Chucky. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you all next time. Peace.